Jeez. Microphone check. 1, 2. Alright, man. Are we ready? Get situated here. Hey, FTB lag, thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. Alright, I'm ready. Am I ready? I'm ready enough. Here we go. Alright, type Blazer, man. We gotta work on it. Let's see what I was doing last. I don't really remember. Too many windows everywhere, man. Maybe I should just close all my terminals. Or at least shut down Claude everywhere. Maybe I'll leave this one up. This one can die. This one, kill it. Alright, let's check out where we're at. Hold up. Alright. Got all types of issues to work on, man. I just missed my own championship race. Furtive Spy. Who's that, man? Alright, the website's been working. That's all I know. I added these avatars so they look kind of funky. Can't type. Dang. What is a refectory, man? Never heard of that word before. Alright, let me look at the bugs to see what we can work on. Keyboard is the wrong way in the avatar. Yes, look, the spacebar is facing us. The spacebar should be like the other way. We could work on that. Avatar shop preview should be larger. So in the shop, it's just a tiny preview. I think I want to fix that for sure. So let me start gathering these bugs up and passing them off to the LLMs. First thing, maybe I'll start with 497. Dang, I'm 82% of my weekly limit, man. So I gotta take it easy today. We're real close to ending or finishing our quota for the week. I've never hit my weekly quota before. I think running these agent teams is like going through my tokens like crazy. but I mean, I wouldn't hit the limit anyways, so maybe it's not a big deal. Alright, so we're doing 497. And then I don't know, 474 is kind of weird. Do issue 474. I think I've already made the avatars look nice. I'll leave that one in. The keyboard is the wrong way. Do I want to fix that? I'm not sure yet. I do want to fix it, but I don't know if I want to fix it like right now. 468 maybe. I'll do 485 as well. Do issue 485. And I just wait until they're done, man. I think. I'm gonna close this. I'll only run 3 today, man. Hey, what the heck? How I got 497? What is it? Alright, I'm gonna close this one. I say that one is an easy issue. How do I get them to just stay, man? Why is it like it's changing the length, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't it just chill? Oh, there we go. I think I also have some changes to deploy. Maybe I can work on that stuff. Or maybe I should wait for these things to get finished. Negative IQ viewer, what's happening? Welcome to the party. Happy Monday to you, man. We're just vibe coding out here. All right. This one looks like it's almost done. Do you know there is a channel called Midnight Sumo? Do I know that, man? Maybe I've watched it before, but maybe not. Do they show sumo wrestling on Twitch? I think I've watched some sumo on Twitch before, man. Karen, what's happening? Ola, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Dang, it's already done. Look at that. Make new branch and make PR. What was this bug anyways? Avatar shot preview larger. Who ISOs them? What's happening? What am I making today? I'm working on Type Blazer, which is my little typing website. Right now, I'm working on 3 bugs. This bug on the left here is gonna make the avatar in the shop, the preview, be larger. Right now it's way too small. This bug in the middle is working on some weird user profile page. So I'll show you. If I go to somebody's profile page, it just shows this, but the URL is like their UUID in the database, which is weird. So I've asked it to change that to use its username instead, the username of the person you're visiting, and also beef up the profile page. And then this bug here is 485. Just some bug where the site becomes unresponsive sometimes after leaving it open for a while. I'm not sure why. Maybe every time I update the site, it breaks. I don't know. So I'm gonna have them investigate. Do you get rid of your memory file since Claude added work tree options? Yeah, I just saw that negative IQVR. I saw that a few days ago where Claude added the whole work tree thing. But I have not cleaned up my memory. I gotta start using the work tree flow that is with Claude now. What if two users have the same name? That should not be possible. You can't. Well, I don't know if it's possible or not right now, but it shouldn't be possible for two users to have the same username. Maybe we can check that, because I don't actually code anything here. I just kind of tell the AI what to do. But let me see. I'll just ask. Can you make sure that the username, user profiles, dang. Alright, I'll just tell it to make sure that thing is unique. I would hope it is, man. But better to check than to assume. It's night here? Oh, dang. Good night to you, then. Alright, this one has a plan. Hold up. What's the plan here? What was this one doing? Oh, this was the username profile. Dang, I asked the one on the right to do something this one is supposed to do. Now I confuse my agents probably. I'll just let it figure it out, and then I'll tell this one what to do based on this one's answer. I mean, I could just check myself, man, but what's the fun in that? Dang, what the heck? Where's the fun in checking myself? How do I know? Yeah, it's unique, man. I'm gonna just, like, I don't even know what it's doing so long. It's unique. I just looked. I couldn't. Takes too long. Dang, this says there's no unique constraints, but I'm looking at it with my own two eyes in Supabase. Oh, but then I see. Maybe it's not case sensitive. Interesting. Anyways, I have this one making the migration now. But thank you very much, Vermeil, for saying that, because I just assumed it was gonna be unique, man. It is unique, but maybe not case insensitive type unique. Man, I think I confused this thing now, because now it's working on two different things, but I'll just tell it to do whatever. All right. Let's see what else. What else can we work on? There's one big feature that I'd like to finish, man, and that's the private leagues. So maybe I should spend most of my time like working on that once I clear these bugs out that I'm working on right now. Make a PR. So I have my reviewer running as well. This guy right here. And it's reviewed. Bigger preview. Should I just upload? Let me build and then I'm gonna send it. But I gotta hide my screen for environment variables and stuff. Real quick, man. Tweetylicious, what's happened? Have you used agent teams at all? I have. When Claude is launched in Tmux and deploys agent teams, they'll launch their own pane where you can see what they're noodling on. Yeah, so I've used agent teams, but I don't know if I should be using them today since I'm so close to my token limit. I think if I use like one agent team, I'm gonna go over my limit, man. But I haven't even used Tmux or anything yet. I wonder if I should check out. Everyone talks about Tmux. I wonder if I should try it. Alright, here we go, man. Grims202, thank you very much for the follow. I'm sure they'll eat it instantly. Yeah, man. I've never been so close. Let me show you my usage. Let me close my env file. Hold up. Tmux is great if you know a little bit of Vim, man. I don't know any Vim, man. I only know how to WQ, and I think that's it. I don't really know anything about Vim. What was I gonna show you? My usage. 84%, man. I swear I just checked and it was at 81%. So we have 15%, and we got a lot of things. It resets in 24 hours, basically 23 hours. I'm on the 200 max plan, so I'm real close. I've never been so close to using it, and this is my first week using agent teams. I didn't even use the agent teams the whole week. So I'm burning through tokens, man. It's crazy. Which models, man? I only run Opus. Pretty much only Opus. Maybe some Haiku here and there. Need to switch to open code. If I do that, I'm gonna get banned from Anthropic, right? Anyways, let me build and deploy. How do I build? Does Typeblazer send notifications, reminders for championships? I do not have that feature yet, but it's something that I have documented somewhere. Man, I swear I made a bug for it. Where is it, man? Oh, right here. Reminder button. I haven't implemented anything yet, man. I think it'll be too spammy, MB95, but I suppose if you opt into it, then who cares, you know? Maybe you can send email, text message, have the website make a sound, ping them on Discord or whatever, you know? Browser notifications. These are some of the options I was thinking about. What made you decide on a typing website? I think One, it's something I find fun. I've been doing Type Racer in the stream for a few years now. Our own Type Racer leaderboards. And we've been using Type Racer since forever. And I don't like Type Racer. I don't like the website. I don't like the UI. I like the game. I don't like all the ads. I think everything about that website sucks, but the concept is cool. So I was like, man, I should just build my own. So that's one reason why I decided on a typing website. A second reason is I think this typing website is a good scope for me as a solo developer exploring with vibe coding. I think it's a little bit more complex than, say, a to-do list app. But not as crazy as, I don't know, something else like an MMORPG or whatever, right? So I think it's the right scope for me, the right complexity to really see what I can do with vibe coding. And then I think it's also relevant to my interests in this stream. So that's like the main reasons behind TypeBlazer. Little Pixel, what's happening? Good morning. Mondays for the win. Yeah, it does feel like a Monday today because it is a Monday. But alright, the latest thing I added was these silly little avatars, man. And I guess this is one that you unlock. This is not the stock avatar. The stock avatar is a frog. The Fibonacci frog. Let me take off my sunglasses as well. So you see, everyone starts with this little frog avatar. And as you get Blazer bucks, you can buy different avatars. I only have a few made right now. I plan to add more. So let me finish this sentence. It's hard, like, talking and typing at the same time. Hey, thank you. Yeah, this is... I really like the avatars. But even in the multiplayer, you should be able to see them. Here, I'll create a room. You don't have to register. Wait, before I send this room, let me change my avatar back to my gorilla. And let's create this room. So you don't have to register to play multiplayer. But everyone should have the avatar. Let me just test that out. Alright. You guys ready? Three of us is good. Let me see how it looks with this many people with avatars. So you're supposed to get some Blazer bucks every race you do. Man, who's that guest not moving? Is there a bug or... Alright, the guys go off screen, maybe that's bad. It's me, I'm on iPad. I'm not playing too hard. Hey, oh, thank you for joining. Alright, so the names are cut off. We gotta change that, man. Let me take a screenshot though. Let me make an issue. Those are awesome. Thank you. I like it. Yeah, I was so excited when I came up with this idea. And I've been working on it like the whole weekend trying to get it to look decent. AI generated? I suppose you could say that, man. I suppose. I didn't draw them, hand draw them or anything. Wait, what was I doing? I was trying to copy this. Alright. Usernames are cut off too soon in multiplayer leaderboards. Dang, I pressed the wrong keys. Usernames are cut off too soon in multiplayer leaderboards. Man, where the hell is my flow thing? Are you working, man? What the hell? Work. These things suck, man. Alright, let me see what's up. Maybe it wasn't. Test. All right. Hold up. All right. Usernames are cut off too soon in multiplayer leaderboard. Look at the image. The username should be visible. Also, when a player is almost finished, why am I typing? Their avatar goes off the screen and vanishes into the darkness. I would like the avatar to remain visible even when they've finished the race. Once they hit the finish line, they kind of disappear behind the finish line. That's not the behavior I'm looking for. Alright, let's create that bug. Alright, here we go, man. Oh, I guess we can show the avatars here too. Make a new bug for that. This is all that vibe coding has been for me. This is my flow, man. I find all the things wrong. I take screenshots or I describe the problems in an issue. I open up an issue in GitHub and then I just tell the AI to do this issue, you know. Alright, which one is this? Avatars should show up in the race results. Right now, the avatars are not showing up in the multiplayer race results. Let's make them show up. Can you hit me with like 1 mil Blazer bucks? I could. Hey, do you guys want to buy some avatars, man? I can lower the prices. I can lower the prices right now. But you gotta be quick. This is a one-time flash sale. Wait. Hold up. 1 Bitcoin for an avatar? Should I do that? Where's my avatar items? Alright, here they are. Alright, which one do you guys want? I'll put them for $1. So you guys can buy whatever you want right now. $1 for each avatar while we're testing. Alright, if you purchase them now, you can get them, but you gotta refresh the avatar store. This is a one-time sale, man. It's never gonna be this low again. I bought everything. This is how I bought everything, man. Alright, the sale is up. let me put back the real price. Maybe I'll make it a little bit cheaper. 600 bucks. Just in the beginning. I have more avatars too. I just haven't uploaded them yet. Maybe I should do that right now. Alright, let me check up on what the LLMs are doing. We merged everything. I think I have to run some migrations or whatever they call them. Let's see. Let's run this file. Hope I can run it on my thing like that. Alright, very good, it works. Now, what else do they want me to do? What is this? They want me to build a new image and push that new image. Let me do that right now. I already built a new image though. But wait, I have some new changes that I just merged. Let me rebuild again, and then I'll push these images, and I think I have some other migrations to run. Wait, you guys want to see the avatars? You only saw the gorilla? Am I stupid? How do I get blazer bucks? Yeah, I don't specify how you get blazer bucks because I don't even know. But if you do a single player race, you get 5 blazer bucks for each race. If you do the championship race, you get more blazer bucks for participating in that. I think you get blazer bucks for doing the daily challenge. And the daily challenge, you're supposed to get 2 tries. But right now the time is weird. I think it resets at UTC time instead of Eastern time. So you get 2 tries for the daily challenge. If you're not happy with your first attempt, you can do a second attempt. But if you do a second attempt, it will erase your first attempt. So if you had a really good first attempt, maybe you don't want to retake the challenge because it will replace your score. And those are the ways you can make blazer bucks. Alright, let me show you. So you've seen the frog, you've seen the gorilla. Who you want to see next? The giraffe? Well, you saw the giraffe, right? Giraffe looks a little weird. That's the giraffe. What else we got? We got the penguin. You guys want to see the penguin now? Alright, that's the penguin. And then that's all the things in the avatar shop. The lion. The lion looks a little weird, man. But I guess you can tell it's a lion. There he goes. These are awesome. Great work. Thank you very much. I have 2 more that I want to show you, but I have to upload them real quick. How do I upload them? I gotta look at these pull requests. Or wait. Man. I think I gotta go in here and I look for my migrations, Supabase migrations. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh man, they're $1,000. All right, so migrations, just run it. All right, you guys ready? I've also added a bunch of things. Wait, I have to push the update first. It's Type Blazer homegrown projects. Mad Flash, what's poppin', man? Long time. Yeah, Type Blazer is my homegrown projects, man. Everything has been done on stream, and I started this last summer, maybe 8 months ago or something like that, and then I took a long break, and then I came back. In total, I'd say I spent maybe around 5 weeks on Type Blazer. And everything has been vibe coded, mostly with Opus. I think I started on Opus 4.1, and the last Opus I use is 4.6. It's almost strictly Opus. Maybe I use some Codex here and there, and some Gemini for some small things. Alright, let me see if it's working after my update. Still working, that's good. Let me see the avatar shop. Alright, here are... Dang, I gotta buy them? I don't want to use my blazer bucks. We gotta change the price real quick. Hold up, man. We gotta put those things on a discount because I'm not trying to spend $1,000 on some junk right now. Alright, where are they at? Where are they at? $1. I'll buy them for $1. Alright, let me change the price before somebody else buys them. Put them back up. Alright, they're 600 again. Alright, so these are two new characters, I guess. Too humble? What you talking about? Inza Dervim, what's happening? You forgot to mention that you hadn't coded a website until last year for the first time either. I'm not sure if that's true though. I've coded many little shit websites in my time. Steven Sagiball and Crow, what's happening, man? Welcome. Just in time to check out my new avatars. I got the panda and we got the pig. Let's try out the pig first. Alright. I can't type. My dream is to have like so many of these avatars in a multiplayer race just typing together, and I think it would look real funny. On the sign up window we can't see the name of the logo. I can see it's a Google. Yeah. This is a known bug. Thank you, Crow. I should actually track it. I've been meaning to fix that, but man, I'm just lazy. Sign up, OAuth providers, text is not visible. I can see the logos when I try and sign up with the OAuth providers, and I can only see the text once I hover over them. The text should always be visible. Alright, there we go. We created an issue to track that. Alright, so that's the pig, and here's the panda. They're all like the same, really. It's just the little silly arms and a derpy face, all of the characters. And I want to add a lot of characters, man. So I've been trying, I tried a few other things. I tried an alligator, but it looks really stupid. I think I tried a fox. That wasn't, I couldn't get the fox to look good either. So I canceled them. I have some other ideas for other animals. Do agents automatically work on issues? I gotta tell them. I don't have them automatically working. Also, new G, what's happened? Does your agent read the issues and come up with a fix? Yes, they absolutely do, man. Which LLM did you use to create avatars? SVG. Man. Am I gonna tell you all my secrets? I can't reveal that, man. It's a super top secret method I have to create those SVGs. Proprietary knowledge right there, man. Alright, so those are my avatars. I've also added some accessories so you can... Alright, the dang shades don't line up with the panda. I gotta work on these. But you can have hats, there's a crown, beanie. Spectacle, alright. Mustache also doesn't really line up. Alright. All the glasses don't line up on the panda. But I think it should work on the other characters. So the eye patch works on the pig. 3D glasses, the beanie, clown nose, whatever. They all kind of work. Wizard hat gets cut off. There's a cowboy hat. This looks kind of dumb on the giraffe. Yeah, they're not perfect, man. Where the noise canceling headphones? Hey, I tried to make some headphones and they looked real ugly. So we gotta work on these glasses and the eye placement for sure. But in the meantime, I'll use my gorilla here. Alright, you guys want to do a multiplayer race? To see as many avatars as we can. Should I just have a dang sale in the avatar store where everything costs $5 or something? So you guys can go crazy with the avatars. Yeah, I'm gonna set some really low prices for like the next few days. Alright, I'm lowering all of the prices, man. So if you want something in the avatar store, you better go buy it right now before I change my mind. Everything is like $5. So if you don't have $5, you gotta go do some dang type blazers or something. Alright, here we go, man. I still don't know how to actually buy them. You gotta do races. You gotta do a single player race or anything, and every race you do, you gain blazer bucks. Like even this multiplayer race here, you'll gain some money, I think. I'll put some notes about how to earn blazer bucks. Alright, so we have some... What the heck was that noise, man? It's crazy noise. We have some issues to track the usernames disappearing and the avatars disappearing once they're finished. Look, the pig is still there. That's funky. I can see my hand. These look so silly, man. I actually want them a little bit bigger in multiplayer. What are some cool features you are doing that differentiates from other typing sites? Well, first, I think my avatars are pretty cool. Second, I got the championship race that's every hour on the hour. I also have a daily passage that's not really working fully, but you are allowed to take the daily passage up to 2 times and then see your ranking on the leaderboard. I also have a heat map that I'm trying to make everyone's profile look like this. Right now, only your profile looks like this, but I want to make it so that when you visit someone else's profile, it also looks like this. So you can see their activity. I don't know. I don't really know what other typing websites have, man. But I know I only played Type Racer and Monkey Type. Monkey Type doesn't have multiplayer, but the UI is nice or whatever. Type Racer, the UI is real terrible. What else is new with this site? I have some other features that are coming that haven't been launched yet. Hey, thank you, Tonko Bolonko. I should be allowed to control all or command all to highlight all the text. Yes, yes. This is also being tracked. I haven't implemented that. But somebody also requested this feature. I don't know if I'm tracking it, but I should be tracking it. Let me just, maybe I'll make a duplicate issue. Alright, a user should be able to select all in their current input text box and delete everything in there. Alright, the input text box is supposed to only have the current word they're typing, not all the words that they've ever typed in the passage. But if a user makes a mistake in the current word, they should be able to select all of the current word and just backspace once to delete all the characters. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so the biggest feature that I need to work on right now, or this week, is private leagues. I kind of have it almost done, but I don't remember. Is it leagues? League? I don't know, man. Let me ask my AI. because I hid the link. Let me clear this. I have a feature about private leagues on TypeBlazer. I had you remove the link from the header, the navigation header, but now I don't remember the URL or the route to go to that leagues page. Can you tell me what it is? 84% of the weekly limit, man. We're gonna hit that limit today, probably. Alright, should be at leagues. But when I go there, it's tripping. So maybe something else is wrong. So you don't use your keyboard to type? No, I just talk to it, man. Well, sometimes I use my keyboard. It depends on what I'm typing. Sometimes it's easier to use a keyboard. Alright, let's see. The league's route isn't working. Is there something that we need to enable for that to work? Has it been disabled completely or what? Oh shit, it just told me I need to uncomment them. Alright, can you make a new branch and uncomment them or whatever so that we can access the leagues page? But I don't want them visible on the nav bar just yet. Anyways, so let me make a new issue for the accessories. Accessories don't line up on all avatars. So I tried some accessories on some avatars like the pig avatar, and none of the eyeglasses or eye accessories are lining up with the pig eyes or the panda eyes. Maybe not the pig eyes. Maybe it's the panda. Can you make sure that all the avatars are, their eyeballs are in the same spot, or make sure that when they put the accessories on, they are covering their eyes or whatever it's supposed to cover? Can we also get a non-number or casing mode? Yes, that is also in the works, man. I know there's a lot of features and stuff I gotta work on. I'm trying to do everything, but you know, one thing at a time. So I have dictionary mode tracked somewhere for a while. Haven't been able to get to that one yet. The passages, I know they're a bit harder than maybe what you're used to in TypeRacer and stuff, because they have so many proper nouns and weird words. Everything right now is scraped from Wikipedia, but I'm trying to like expand my passages to not only be Wikipedia articles, but this is, you know, it's a work in progress. I'm hyped for this. Hey Crow, thank you so much, man. I was using typings.org. Oh, I've seen this site. Yeah, this is like dictionary mode. I like dictionary mode, but you know, I was thinking what I want my site to be and everything. One thing I don't want it to be is I don't want it to just be strictly typing. Like, I only care about WPMs and getting the fastest typing. And I think a lot of sites probably gravitate towards that with the dictionary mode or whatever. I want this site to be more than just typing. Typing is one aspect, but I think I want it to be more of like fun to do as well. I want the avatars to look cool, so it's more social, so you can like play with your friends or whatever. I also want the things that you typed to not be just gibberish. I want whatever you type to be like beneficial to you in some way. So maybe it could be like a trivia training as well as typing, or something like that, man. Like maybe you can select all the topics you want to learn about and type random facts from those topics. Like if you're only interested in food, then you can maybe select food articles only or food related passages, and it will tell you all about food. So I guess I'm like thinking of things like that to make like cater the texts to the people, but also like dictionary mode for people that just care about raw speed and typing fast. You can press escape. Yeah, some of my hotkeys are not working right now on Mac specifically. I think the keys work on Windows, but I don't know why they're not working on Mac. I also have a issue to track that. It's like Option and K. Oh, it's working on Mac now. I guess my LLMs fixed it. But the keys are a little bit hard to press. Command Option R to reload. That one doesn't work. Command Option K for next. Oh, it works because it's not reload, it's restart. So if you make a bunch of mistakes, you can just restart. LLM Infinite Army of Engineers. Kinda is, man. Except you got weekly limits though that we gotta watch out for. Yes, commit and push this, make a PR, please. Thank you very much. Alright, so that's where we're at with Type Blazor, man. I started on this last year. I don't remember how. I didn't get very far last year, man. They comment out league. No, they just hid it because it wasn't ready. I didn't want to like put it up there yet, so I just had them hide it. But I guess I can't go to that route right now. I'd say the bulk of this work has been done in the last three weeks or so. I've been like full-time working on Type Blazor. Championship race. Hey, thank you so much. Championship race time. If you want some Blazor bucks, this is the easiest way to make Blazor bucks, is to make the championship race. And it's every hour on the hour. A code typing passage like common patterns in different languages would be cool. Hey, Little Pixel, maybe I'll add something like that too. Mr. Sing is vibing. Hey, long time, man. I haven't said that name in like months or years. Who knows? Knight XC33. What's happened to? Welcome to the party. All right, here we go. Championship race. How's it going at work? I don't have a job, man. This is my work now. I quit. Jesus. Man, I can't type. Anyways, I gotta change the championship race avatars because they're supposed to be going across the screen. Due to AI, no. I volunteered to get laid off. Like I quit. I signed up for the volunteer layoffs, and then I got paid out to leave in November. I make a issue. Championship race leaderboard avatars aren't right. The championship race should have their avatars be displayed similar to the multiplayer race, where you see the avatars move across the screen from left to right. Alright, we got a bunch of issues to work on, man. Gear. What kind of gear you want to know? Camera, computer. I'm on a Mac Studio right now. What keyboard? I got a keyboard commands. Bubble 75. How many people voluntarily left? I think I calculated that it was only offered in my org, and I tried to calculate it. And I'd say only about 400 or 500 people took it in my org of 11,000 people. No, maybe like maybe like 400 people took it. And my org has 11,000 or had 11,000. And it was only offered to US employees. It wasn't offered to any international employees. Sounds like somewhat stressful environment. It wasn't stressful for me because I was planning to quit anyways. So of course, why leave when you can get paid to leave? So I just stuck around to get paid. But yeah, I think some of my teammates, it caused a little bit of stress for them. But I guess it is better, in my opinion, to get the voluntary layoff notice than to get a layoff voluntold that you're gonna get laid off. And I think at Google, some internal group like really fought for voluntary layoffs for the employees, and it seems like they got it. Not just my org. It seems there's a few different orgs offering voluntary layoffs now. Do you live in a warehouse? I do not. I live in a house. But this is my basement. What happens if they need to cut more not voluntarily? I'm not sure. I suppose they'll just choose people to get cut. Why don't you add a code typing option, Rexo Sabe? I will add one in a while, man. I'm gonna add, yeah, maybe I'm gonna have like, you type up all the templates. Somebody said that earlier. Like, here's a type this binary search template or Dijkstra's template or something, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. I got a lot of work to do. All right, let's try and knock out some of these bugs, man. All right, well, this one has already made a PR. Let me clear out. Did this make a PR? This made a PR. But only brain F? Man, I don't know. I know what brain F is, man. It's crazy. Like, who would even think about doing that? All right, we got to choose some of these issues. Here we go. I'll just do two of them. Which ones are ones that I need to do? 511. Man, I swear. I just made one about the avatars disappearing. All right, 510. I just tell you to do issue 510, man. Lines of code stat is back. Everyone, management is tracking how much code we are generating using AI and want to maximize that. I think you might be half joking, half serious, but right before I left. Oh wait, you said I'm kind of pissed at work recently too. Yes, so you're not joking. Right before I left, man, they're trying to have, they're like really pushing the vibe coding stuff, man. They're trying to have teams tag all of the work that they do with like coded by AI or vibe coded or whatever to like try and get people to adopt more vibe coding and whatever, man. So they had like leaderboards of which teams had the most vibe coded PRs or CLs merged, you know, things like that. That was a few months ago. And I think maybe lots of new capabilities since October. Like AI has gotten a lot better in the last 6 months. So I wonder how much they're pushing vibe coding right now as we're approaching March. I think everyone's using AI. No one's reading design docs anymore or writing them. Everyone just tells AI to do it. CLs, code, everything. Tests. Who writes unit tests anymore, man? Claude does. That's who writes it, or Gemini. All right, which other bug? This one is 510. All right, this is cleared. 516. And then should I do some 510, 511? All right, this is it. 3 more bugs. 85% of weekly limit. I'm gonna run out of credits or whatever tokens sometime today. Maybe I should take it easy or switch to another LLM. We'll soon have people who have no fundamental knowledge and just throwing AI to put more spaghetti and trying to fix stuff until one just starts something new. That's kind of my strategy, man. But maybe I have a little bit of fundamental knowledge, but I don't really apply that knowledge because I don't review any of my code on TypeBlazer. TypeBlazer is 100% running on vibes right now, man. We already have that kind of people? Yeah, it's me. I'm that kind of people. I haven't written one line of code, but I have guided it with design decisions, and I've called out some questionable choices that the LLMs have made. Nah, but our generation is good. I think people who are after Gen Z, right? Yeah, we've had our time like manually coding long enough where we should know what's going on a little bit. People who passed their unis with GPT during COVID, yeah. Well, we'll see, man. Maybe it turns out we don't even need that knowledge anymore since the LLMs all have the knowledge. But I find it hard to believe that all of our years doing this manually doesn't contribute positively to anything, you know? I think it must count for something. What is this doing? Yes, do it. Do that. Do you think crowdsourcing AI coding will be a thing? What do you mean by that? Crowdsourcing AI coding. Like, hey Crow, thank you for tuning in, man. Enjoy stand-up. I'll see you on the leaderboards. Crowdsourcing AI coding. You mean like open source, but I guess open source? Kind of like CloudBot, but have the bots work on projects together. I don't know. I guess it's already happening right now, man. I think a lot of open source projects are getting a lot of vibe coded stuff. I've read some articles where they've shut down things because they get so much AI slop. But I don't really know about open source too much, you know. I'm a front-end engineer. I had a CEO reach out to me for a job and asked if I could do true web dev, meaning HTML, CSS, JS. Never thought the basics that used to be junior skills are senior skills now. Are they senior skills now? I'm not sure if you can say that, but it could be. That could be. I guess it's just one company. We don't have much data points on that. But I see what you're saying, though, for sure. Would say it depends on the company. Yeah, that's what I think. Depends on the company for sure, man. Hey, Raxo, are you using a lot of AI? For those of you who don't know, Raxo is 2-time ICPC World Finalist and a coach to a number of national teams across the world, man. He's a true coding guru, man. I hate AI, okay. AI code vibe killed front-end engineers. Hey, maybe. I don't know. Maybe every type of engineer, or maybe everything is just evolving. I only use it actively for translating documents. Dang. Is there a reason you hate AI? Is it because of the environmental impacts or the disruption to society or just the type of people that are into AI? Or is it the AI sloppy code? Why do you hate AI? Very curious. I want to go back and study quantum computing. That sounds insane. I don't know anything about quantum computing either, and I've always held the opinion that quantum computing might be relevant for people 100 years from now or something, man. Like, for sure, not in our lifetimes, but maybe my opinion is just so wrong. It couldn't be further from the truth. I don't know if they're like close to seeing practical uses for quantum computing in our world yet. I have an ad. All right, I'm gonna just chill for a few seconds. I won't even read Raxo's comments until he's back. All right, let me see what these things are doing. I guess you can work on that. Branch is ready for review. Create PR. Create PR. National Math Olympiad. What's happened? F Young States. How you doing? National Math. No, Raxo Sabe is a ICPC world finalist. All right, he's back. All right, let me read your comment now. I was holding off. Raxo says he hates AI. I hate AI because cheaters use it and they make me waste my time by reviewing manually their submissions in the National Olympiad I organize. I see. All right, in that case, I hate AI too, man. I hate AI, how it has destroyed competitive programming, kind of. I used to find that stuff really fun and exciting, but now I'm like over it because of AI. And I'd say I agree with that's one reason to hate on AI, but I guess I like it in other ways, Maybe it's worth reevaluating what we consider meaningful definition of intelligence, skill, competence, and creativity. What do you mean by this? National Olympiad in Informatics. Wait, write AI to detect AI. Write AI to bite. Yeah. Cat and mouse, I guess. I don't hate AI. Just the companies and CEOs behind them. Besides that, it's just a tool. Bowie Mio, what's happening, man? Welcome. I believe that the social impact it has made is dangerous for people's problem-solving skills. Yes, I think who knows what the future holds. It might be a short-term problem, a long-term problem. Who knows? Maybe in the next few years we all take a dip, but then once we figure out how to use AI effectively, maybe it will like increase our problem-solving skills and abilities. I'm just here for the show, man. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I don't think anybody knows what's gonna happen. The usual stupid guy would say prompt it to AI instead of let's figure out a way. Hey, that's what I do, man. Feel like it's just the beginning. Right? Oftentimes, AI is criticized on the basis of undermining one's ability to execute a certain task because it is used as a crutch when fundamentally it is used like a tool as much as any before it. I'm sure horse farmers were pissed when tractors came along because it was clearly cheating. All right, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I just think it's an interesting time, and I think people just don't really know how to use it yet. And we lived in a world that was defined before AI was around, and now we're going into the world, like the future world. We'll probably have to redefine some things. Yeah. Might just go back to farming. Hey, Mr. Singh is vibing. I've placed some hedge bets, man. I've also started getting into farming. I have a little indoor grow operation right here in my basement, man. I'm thinking of growing a lot of micro green veggies and stuff just in case we all gotta go back to farming. We'll find out in 2 years. But if in 2 years I run out of money and I can't get a job, at least I know how to farm. We'll see. I'm not against using AI in, for example, generating code that I already know that I could do just to do it faster or to understand something better, but not as a holy grail for everything. Oh man, Raxo, you're not gonna like how I use AI, man. I use AI as the holy grail for almost everything. They'll cut off mass access once we all train the models. Hey, that would be scary. I don't know what I would do without my AI these days, man. I feel so handicapped if I don't have AI like accessible. Anyways, let's check up on our LLMs, man. We've created a PR, 2 PRs created, a third one almost being created, and that's it. We have our thing reviewing them. What was that noise? Anyways, I'll just wait until they get reviewed. And then I'll merge them, and then we test in prod. That's what we do. Let me see what was merged. The avatars in multiplayer race results. This one was also merged. Enable the leagues route is also... Alright, I'll wait until... What is this one? I'll wait until they all have PRs out and they've been reviewed. But this part is key because you're not wrong, as the overlords have already demonstrated their interests are far from philanthropic, and the subjugation of more of humanity is still their ultimate aim. Oh man, we're getting real dystopian in here. But I think I tend to lean more towards the future is a dystopia than the future is a utopia, you know? I guess I'm a little bit pessimistic about the future as well, man. But what can you do? I guess we can just enjoy these good old days, and maybe the future is great. Who knows? Yeah, anyways, that's what history has taught us. History teaches you guys, man. I don't know too much about history, but I guess I can see what you're saying. Unless UBI is really thought of, continuously cutting jobs would result into a place where no one would be able to pay for AI. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to affect our society as we know it, man. Maybe we don't even recognize things in 5 years. Like, it's gonna change so much. If you've seen The Matrix, you know history. Man, I know Kung Fu. That's all I know from The Matrix. Alright, create a PR. Huh? You don't know Kung Fu, Roxo? Hey, I've only seen the original Matrix. I don't think I've seen Matrix Part 2 or Part 3 or whichever other parts they have. I'm not sure if they're worth watching. Maybe they are, but man, original Matrix was... When that movie came out, I was probably a teenager. And man, you know that subreddit, I'm 14 and this is deep, or whatever. That's how I felt after watching The Matrix. I was like, dang, that movie is so deep. It's like the deepest movie of all time for me at the time. Keep it that way. Reloaded and Revolutions were trash. All right, I've heard super mixed reviews on them. That's probably why I haven't watched them. Don't watch the last one. It sucks so bad. All right, let's see. The original is the only one that really matters. All right, very good. So I don't have to watch the rest then. All right, what's going on with the LLMs? All the PRs are created. Have all of them been merged? All right, one more just got merged. So let's see how many more are left. Only one more left, and it's for the championship avatars, which we can't even test that until championship race. So I think I'll just rebuild and upload my new images. Wait, should I think it does this by itself, but just to make sure, I'm pulling in the latest updates. The Matrix is my favorite movie of all time, but they fully dropped the ball on the second and third ones. The fourth one, even worse. I didn't even know there was a fourth one. All right, I don't know how much you guys know about The Matrix. Seems like there's a lot of Matrix fans in here. But I remember in my 11th grade AP English class, my teacher had us talk about The Matrix for like the whole week or something. In the beginning of the class, he was telling us about the allegory of the cave or whatever, Plato's and Socrates and all them Greek philosophers and stuff. And he told us this story about the allegory of the cave. You guys heard of the allegory of the cave? It's about, how do I explain? I don't even remember what it is. It's like, imagine you have a civilization living in a cave and they've never left the cave. And there's a puppet master or some shadow master that controls the society. And yeah, he casts shadows on the wall. And all day, these people in the cave, they're just looking at the wall. And the puppet master is creating these shadows on the wall. So these people that live in the cave, that's their whole world. They only know these shadows on the wall. Every day, that's all they talk about. Man, it's crazy shadows. Look at what these shadows did today, man. Check it out. And then one day, somebody in the cave escapes. I don't even know if I'm telling the story right. But one day, this guy escapes, and he's like, dang, I escaped the cave. There's a whole new world out there. And he gets so excited, he's like, you know what? I gotta go back to the cave and let everybody know there's this crazy stuff going on outside the cave. And man, they're gonna think it's so nuts. I can't wait to tell them. And he runs back to the cave. He's like, hey guys, guess what? There's a whole new world out there, man. What you're seeing is fake. This is all bullshit, man. Shadows on the wall don't mean anything. Come out here. There's outside, there's sunshine, there's trees, everything. And everybody in the cave looks at him and they're like, man, you're crazy. We gotta kill you. You're so crazy, man. And they kill him, or they put him in prison or something because he's mentally ill. And is that is that the whole story? I forget if there's a point to the story. But anyways, basically, the Matrix is the allegory of the cave. And I don't know if it's, I was like a teenager when I figured this out. But I don't know if like that was the intent for the film, if it based off of the allegory of the cave, or if it's just like coincidence or what. I don't even know how I got talking about that. Sounds about right. Wait, you need to take more mushrooms to see something cool? Man, I've done that. It works. Anyways. So when I talk about the Matrix, when I was like 15 or however old I was and I heard that, I thought, dang, this movie is the deepest movie I've ever seen. It's crazy, you know? But I guess it's like not that crazy as I get older. or something. All right, it's all built. Let me deploy. All right. Are we in the cave right now, man? Is there a whole new world out there? And you gotta eat the mushrooms to see the real world. It's trippy to think that something like that could be going on, but how do you prove it? All right, updating, reviewing. Let me check how many more tokens I got. Dang, 87%. We're going real close to the edge. All right, it's up. The new updates are up. You remember the book, the Simulacra and Simulacrum? I've never heard of that book. If we are in a simulation, it doesn't really matter because you cannot escape it, probably. Man, there's always a way, Tonko or Blanco. There is always a way. I think it's Simulacra and I've never heard of this. But I'm not very well read, if I have to say. Wait, how you guys know this book, man? Is this like a philosophical book, apparently? It appears in the movie. Oh, in The Matrix? Oh, so you're saying The Matrix was based on this book? And maybe this book was based on the cave? Or what? I see. Are people comparing this book with that? I guess they're similar, but different in a way. I think that's where he hid the disc in the beginning. I don't know what disc. I don't even remember. Based on the movie Total Recall. What? I don't even remember. Is that the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie? I don't remember. So many movies, man. It's alluded to for the purpose of detailing some of what you mentioned. I see. Alright, we just did a bunch of changes and I don't know what. I think they're all multiplayer changes, so let's test out a multiplayer room. What is this, man? Dang, he's got a lot of money in there. How much money is that? $5,000? $2,000? All right, here we go. Couple people. Rexo, what's happening? Here we go, man. You must have missed the hot fire sale with the Avatar shop. I don't know if I like if I like how that looks. The avatars here are showing up, but they're a little bit small. I hate English. Yeah, man, I always think about that. How it must be so difficult to type in another language. I just love these avatars. Makes me smile every time. Me too, man. I've been obsessing over these dumb avatars the whole weekend. Man. All right, let's try one more. I think I gotta work on them a little bit more though. Not necessarily what they look like, just the UI of displaying the avatars in multiplayer. Eight Blazer books. That's how you make Blazer books. I think spectating doesn't work. What can you describe what you see when you're spectating? I guess I could spectate incognito. Oh, like you can't see any progress from any of the avatars. Let's create that issue and work on it right now. Spectating a multiplayer race doesn't work. I can't see the progress and maybe can't see the avatars or something. Something ain't right. Look into it and fix it. A spectator should be able to see all of the avatars racing, their WPMs and their progress. And maybe also the passage. I can do swipe words on my mobile keyboard, yeah? I haven't tested anything mobile yet, man. I know it's like really jank on mobile. Alright, current spectating, it says. Man, where's my Windows at? Did I leave? Oh, there it is. Alright, I've seen enough here to know what we gotta work on. Alright, let's do one more with Tony Desmond here with the pig. Let me check out this dang pig. I want the keyboards in there too, but the keyboard is only in single player right now, but I'll try and get it to fit and look nice in multiplayer. Alright, we gotta fix how the progress bar is working there. And then maybe the avatars here are too small. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Alright, let's document some issues and get back to working on them. Multiplayer race result avatars are tiny. Can we make them a little bit bigger? Look at all that empty space around the avatar. We should use that whole row to display the avatar. Look how tiny they are, man. Is it the same room? Yes, it should be. Or you guys want to race? You guys want to do one more? All right, let's do it. Raxo got the lion. Dang, did I change the prices back? Everything is still $1. All right, let's do one. Can we make a celebration animation? Yes. I'm tracking that as well. Man, we did this one already. Anyways. Alright, we gotta fix how they end. And they kind of overlap. I want them to actually be on the right side of the finish line, man. Cost me 5 coins, yeah. You guys got a big discount, man. Alright. So I got those silly avatars. You guys got to give me some ideas for other animals as well. Maybe a cheetah might be good since they're the fastest. I don't know. Gotta think. Capybara, axolotl is already on my list. Unicorn, capybara. All right, let me make a new issue here. Shark. Yes. Snake has no hands, but maybe who cares? We can just give the snake a hand. New avatar ideas. All right, we could add some new avatars like an axolotl, a capybara, a snake, a shark, a llama, alpaca, a unicorn. All right, what else? Sloth, a sloth. That's a good one. Oh shit. Hey, did I say a cheetah? Wolverine. What the heck is a Wolverine, man? Maybe. I don't know, like how distinct they look. A rabbit is a good one. A turtle. I tried a turtle. It didn't come out right. I also had a fox that looked ugly, but we can try it. Angry little bears. We have a panda, but maybe like a grizzly bear. Dog, cat. Yeah, dog and cat. Actually, cat. You know, I have all these crazy keyboards and stuff. One of my keyboards has a little LCD screen on it, and every time you type, it plays this bongo cat gif. And I don't know if you know this, but shit. What am I doing, man? I was looking at this. I was like, you know what, man? Why wouldn't I have avatars on Typeblazer that just do exactly what this dang bongo cat is doing? And then I went on Steam. Man. I swear. No lie. I went and I looked on Bongo Cat. Apparently it's a Steam game. I didn't know this. And I downloaded this shit. And look how many... Bro, look how many avatars they got, man. This is my inspiration. But they're all like cats dressed up as stuff. But so it's like, that's why I don't have a cat, Raxo. I don't have a cat because I felt it would be too much like Bongo Cat. So I'm like thinking of every other animal besides a dang cat now. Viking hat, yeah, we gotta make some of these things. Like, I'm basically trying to recreate something like this, but online. Clown wig, all right, we're getting too many ideas now, man. All right, we'll leave these avatars up like this, and then we'll create another thing for avatar accessories. How do you spell accessories, man? Something like that. All right, we need some more accessories for our avatars. Here are some ideas. Dang, I didn't press the right buttons. We need some more accessories for our avatars. Here are some ideas. A Viking hat, a clown wig, a poop hat, a burger hat, a rainbow hat, some what else they got here? Samurai hat, diamond ring tattoo. I don't know how to show those things. Donut hat, mohawk, spike hat. What? Spike hat. Leaf hat. Anything else that you think that would be cool? All right, that's enough, man. All right. How are we gonna do this? A cat hat? Anyways, we've got a lot of work to do. Maybe I should fix the eye thing, because the panda, the eyes are not lined up. The giraffe as well, but maybe the giraffe is all right. All right, let's see. We'll start giving the AI some new work to do. Man, should we try and make some new avatars or what? All right, let's do 522. Let's do 521. I don't know how it's gonna fix that. Wait, the eyeball thing? Yeah, we'll see. 514. We'll see. All right, man, I'm getting distracted by these dang avatars. Avatars are not supposed to be what I'm working on right now, but I guess it's fun, you know. Bobby B. Dennis, welcome to the party. How are you doing, man? You like these avatars on Type Blazer, man? Which one? I think I like the pig a lot. The pig and the gorilla. The penguin, maybe, are my favorite. Say the lion looks too ugly. I don't really like it. The panda looks okay, but the eyes don't line up. That's it. No, the frog is my favorite, actually. Oh, no. We got avatars now? Yay. All right, let's see. So here's single player avatar. You also get the keyboard. So I want to make like different keyboards that you can unlock instead of this ugly white one. And then I also want to show the keyboard in multiplayer as well. And right now, there's a crazy sale going on for these avatars. They're basically free, but they won't be free for much longer, man. All right, once I get the avatar things working and then my private league stuff working and everything, I'm going to start trying to advertise the website and see how far we can get. I'm going to start reaching out to like keyboard influencers or whoever. Maybe I'll make some YouTube videos, like not me uploading a YouTube video. I'll do that too, but I'm talking making like an advertisement for Type Blazer and paying for YouTube ads and seeing like how many people we can get to sign up and use this website. That's like what I really am interested in, man. So I'm trying to like create everything to be as nice as possible before I go on my campaign spree, my internet marketing campaign or whatever. I'm hoping that people see the avatars and be like, yeah, I want to get my own typing avatar and share it with their friends. We need like a referral program, so if you give somebody a link to sign up, you get a Blazer Bucks, and the person signing up gets Blazer Bucks as well to buy accessories and stuff, you know. And then I want to do, so we have the daily challenge. We need different keyboards as accessories. Yeah, we're working on that too, man. So the daily challenge works. You get 2 tries for the daily passage, and it doesn't take your best try. So it takes your most recent try of your 2 tries, and you don't have to do both tries. If you're happy with your first attempt, You don't have to do it again a second time. Man, everybody's the pig here. Everybody loves the pig, it seems, on this leaderboard. Yeah, I think, should I change my price back? And put back the gorilla. The heart eyes gorilla I'll use. Alright. You know what? I'll work on one more thing. But I don't want it to submit a PR yet. Let me take these avatar ideas. And then I will... I'll make a new Claude. All right, here we go. Look at this animals page file, and I want you to add some new animals to it in the same style. Wait, I messed up. How do I... Where are the animals at? Here are the list of animals that you need to create in the same style as the animals already on that page. I want you to create these animals and put them in this HTML file in this experimental folder. Let's see what it does, man. So this is how I've been generating my animals. Well, I originally made the frog first, and then I had everything based on the frog, you know. So I created the frog first, then I created... I don't remember what was next. I think I tried to create a turtle after the frog, but it didn't look good. I tried to create a fox. That also didn't look good. The gorilla looked alright, so I used that. And then I just kind of stopped. But let me see what it can do here. We'll come back to that in a bit. Alright, should we add gamer keyboard as an accessory? Hey, keyboards are coming, man. But right now, it's you just get that one Microsoft keyboard. You don't get any gaming keyboards just yet. Should we just accept? Yeah. Oh, this is how it fixes it. Each animal has its own offsets for different items. Interesting. All right. Can't wait to see what these avatars are gonna look like. They're probably mostly gonna suck. That's been my experience, but you never know. I'm very excited. It's a big creative task. 15 new animals. Yes, very big. Many animals. Alright, let's check on our PRs. Ooh, championship race soon. I want to rebuild and see if we can test out this new championship race avatars and whatnot. Here we go. Build and deploy. Man, this is... I quit my job to go build this dang typing game. What am I thinking, man? We'll see how it goes. Come on, images. Build. We gotta deploy real soon. I don't want to miss the championship race. Man, it's not even using that many tokens. What's going on? What is really going on here, man? We got a lot of cleaning up to do. How many dang... Well, I guess it's not that many. Different work trees we got. Is Claude working? Who knows? Might not be doing anything, man. Alright, this is done. Oh, man, I don't think I should... Alright, I don't think I should deploy this right now. Because I don't think it will deploy in time for the championship race. Unfortunately. Nah, I'm just gonna do it. Who cares? Who cares what happens? This championship race might not go through since I'm restarting. We got like 1 minute. Hopefully it can deploy in the next minute. Oh, it's gonna work. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Hopefully we're good. Alright, everything started, man. Let's try it out. Alright, so the championship race is starting real soon. There's my... Dang, look at everybody's avatars, man. Oh, look. That changed as well. Like going to somebody's profile. Oh, that was the username change. So, it's nice that that works. I forgot to test that. Alright, championship race in 5 minutes. That's something else we gotta test. How the championship race view looks. Alright. 5 more minutes. And then, I hope I don't forget to race. I always forget, man, about this championship race. Alright, it's working, it's working. Wait, what? API error? What are you talking about, API error, man? Maybe 15 new animals is too much for it to handle. We'll see. We'll keep an eye on it, man. Alright, what is this one doing? Multiplayer view, avatars. Get, oh yeah. Make PR. Oh, something I guess we didn't check was the avatar. Yeah, there we go. Big avatar. Very good. A lot bigger. And then we should be able to see typing as well. I want to see these animals before I gotta go. Hey, you might not... I don't think it's gonna finish, man. Oh, look. No, it just read the... Oh, it hasn't even started implementing. But it has a plan to implement. So, man, Maybe you're gonna have to just check them out another time. Let's see how quick you can do it though. Multiple agents. It might be done real quick if it does that. Let me check our usage because we're real close. 88% used for the week. Resets at 9 a.m. That's not much for me to do. Today I'm gonna have to chill after I finish streaming. All right, 2 minutes until the championship race. All right, let's see. Still working. Two minutes, less than 2 minutes to go. All right, man. So we made some changes to this championship race that we're trying to test out right now, I guess. We'll see how it looks. The ultimate the ultimate American question is what? How many guns? Nah, I don't got any guns. How many guns you got? Wait, you're in... Man, I forget where you are. Sweden? Finland? Scandinavia somewhere? Sweden, that's right. You got one gun. What happens after we die? Man. I think about that from time to time. I think we either reincarnate or we exit the simulation. And we just wake up like in real life and like, dang. And I wake up and like, dang, that was fun. Let me do it again. And then I plug back in and I go for another life. That's what I think. All right, here we go. Championship race. Let's see if the avatars look good. All right, we gotta fix that end part. I want the avatars to like cross the finish line, man. But it looks so silly. I like it, even though it looks silly. The switching to the top was a bit jarring. Maybe they just progress on their own timelines. Yes, maybe that's a good suggestion. I think it's a little bit distracting too. Hey, Brandon Mark Zach, how you doing? Oh, and then Liam Sigsy. Sorry, I just saw your message. It would be nice that when you mistype the avatar, it gets like a hammer on the head. Hey, there is a avatar emote. Let me show you. When you mistype something, I guess you can't see it because I got sunglasses on. Maybe the sad face. Let me take off my glasses, and then I'll put the frog on. So when you mistype, it does make a little sad face. Farah the artist. What's happened? Yeah, it was a good race though. Cross the line and then emotes. All right, let's make some issues here. Did I already track the one with the crossing the line? Yes. We need a victory celebration emote. We need victory celebration emotes. More than just happy. Something with confetti or whatever, like, to make it real nice. When an avatar crosses the finish line, they should turn on their victory celebration emotes. I'm thinking it should be animated if possible somehow, and they should just look really happy that they finished. Was Type Racer mostly vibe coded? Type Racer is not mine, but Type Blazer is 100% vibe coded. Type Racer, I don't know who owns Type Racer, but I'd say it is 100% not vibe coded, this one. But this one, for sure, vibe coded all the way. Alright, Little Pixel, let me make a note of that issue. So, Victory Celebration, this one is multiplayer avatar leaderboard should not switch player positions based on their real position. So right now in multiplayer races and the championship races, the avatars swap positions depending on their position in the race. Let's have the avatars never change positions. They're always in the same lane. I think it is a bit overwhelming and it looks messy and confusing when they're always swapping places. Alright, we got lots of issues to work on, man. Alright, let's check in. Oh, he's still working. He's still working, man. We're checking in on the new avatars to see if they made any progress. I had fun. I'll watch this stream video later. I gotta get back to work. Hey, thank you very much for tuning in, man. Enjoy your work. We'll be here. Well, I'll be here for another hour. Then I gotta really go eat something. Alright, these avatars. They've consumed me, man. That's all I've been thinking about, these dang avatars all day. All weekend. Make PR. I'm down so much in stocks. Hey, are you picking individual stocks, Steven Sagiball? Or maybe you have the majority in index funds and then you pick some stocks, or what? Yeah? Voo. It's okay. It's the big step from app to product. Yeah, I'm trying to work on this for about 10 more days or so, maybe less. We'll see. I don't want to, this isn't like my main project, man. This is kind of like a side project that kind of became my main focus over these last few days. But my main objective is not to create Type Racer. This was just supposed to be a fun experiment to see what's possible with vibe coding. But I've gotten so into it, man, that I'm like consuming everything I consume is about Type Blazer, man. It has consumed my life. I don't know what I'm saying. But I gotta snap out of it and remember what I should be working on instead. Alright. Dang, this thing is still doing stuff. How do I see what it is doing, man? It's been running so long. I tried some of those bomb games this weekend, and the words those people play are absolutely bananas. Yeah, it's a little, I don't know, man. People are typing some real funky words. You gotta be careful out there, you know. But the game itself is really fun. I enjoy the game. Man, what should I eat? That's all I'm thinking about right now is food. Dang, we're at 89%. 89%. We're gonna hit that 100% usage. Especially if I turn it up on them, man. Should I interrupt this and tell this thing to do something? Let me look in my work trees. It's not even doing anything in my work trees, man. I don't think it's done anything. I'm gonna interrupt it. What have you been doing for the past 15 minutes, man? Do you have any work to show? Or have you just been joking around, man? Jesus. You're giving me PTSD? What are you talking about? Is that how your manager talks to you? Should I be a lot nicer? Is that you're right? I apologize for the delay. I've been planning but haven't produced any actual output yet. Let me stop overthinking and just write the code directly. Dang. That's how he talks to you? That's a little messed up. But what have you been doing, Steven Saggyball? Do you have any work to show for what you did for the last week? Or have you just been twiddling your thumbs, man? Playing Hearthstone? Hey, I haven't played Hearthstone in like 3 months or 2 months maybe. And I'm feeling good about that. Because I waste too much time on that game. I used to play that game for like an hour almost every day. And it feels good to get my 1 hour back, you know? That 1 hour is like almost 10% of your whole day. It's like 5% of your waking hours, you know? To put that much into a dang Hearthstone. 1 hour a day seems reasonable. Not every single day though, man. It's like I always have room for Hearthstone, you know? I'll cut out other things in my life to make room for Hearthstone. I don't think that's very reasonable. I might get back into it, but I'm afraid to get back into it right now. Since I think I'm on a good workflow, you know, I'm very productive most days. I don't spend too much time joking around, so I like to keep it that way for at least a little bit. All right, what are we doing? We're waiting on these LLMs to either review. So these all created PRs. When the sun is up is a new one. Oh, Midnight Simon when the sun is up. Gradient Fox, what's happening? Hey, the sun isn't up everywhere at the same time, you know? Could be midnight somewhere. Just used to seeing you on the late evening. Yeah, so I've changed my schedule a bit. I mean, I still have my original schedule that I keep, but these other streams are like in addition to my original schedule. And these days I'm doing more vibe coding than anything else. Right now we're just waiting on some LLMs to finish their work or review some work. I just merged something. Let me see. Sunlight Simon? Nah, I don't like the sunlight. What did we merge? Avatars are bigger. Spectator mode should be somewhat working. Accessory alignments should be working now. Championship racetrack, we saw that. Multiplayer race results, we saw that one too. But there is one that they're working on Oh, I mean, everything got merged, so let me just build and redeploy. Do you think I should buy a mail order bride? I do not think you gotta do that, Steven Sagaball, unless it's, I don't know. I think mail order brides are for like old guys who have given up on finding a partner, you know? I think you're too young to be giving up, man. I don't even know. Man, you're like 20 something years old. What are you talking about, man? Anyways, you still have a lot of life left. And these days, I don't even know what a mail order bride is in 2026. Isn't that like a thing of the past? I'm not sure. Anyways, you should become a passport bro, Steven Sagiball. It's like 90 Day Fiance. I hook up with a girl who wants a visa. Yeah, maybe you can do that. I think that might be okay for you, man. I think that type of stuff gets a bad rep, but I don't see a problem with it. Oh, what was that noise? Rebuild. I mean, maybe some people think it's a bit transactional, but isn't everything kind of transactional? The guy has something the girl wants, the girl has something the guy wants, and then they. Anyways, I don't know, man. As long as they're both happy, it's cool. But if it's not happy, then I'm not into it. Anyways, but passport broing is a thing, man. Lots of people are doing it. And I think that's what you're describing. But it's all like, I don't know. I think you should just work on meeting people, you know? Simon approve, yeah, approve. Do whatever you want. But I think if you're having issues, maybe you just need to practice on meeting more people and stuff about that, you know? Getting better at socializing, because it's a skill that you can improve just like anything else. And I think dating or finding a partner, you have to socialize a little bit. You have to be able to connect with somebody else. And you have to basically convince them that you're worth spending time with, you know? Bro worried about his stocks and talking mail order bride. It's a quick way to burn some money. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, did we redeploy? We're redeploying now. Dating is like anything else. If you don't practice, you're going to suck at it. Yeah, for sure. But, you know, I think even if you've never dated, but you're really socially good, I think maybe you won't suck if you know how to socialize. But you will suck at some things, I suppose. Um, Especially if you've been single for most of your life. I think being in a relationship and realizing that it's no longer only about you, that's something you gotta get used to and work on. Um, well, that's how it goes. You just gotta practice, man. All right, what are we doing? We're checking up on 5 more animals in this thing. Nice. Maybe we gave it too much work. I'm just doing it right here, man. When I guess it didn't save those changes yet. What if my wife steals my Pokemon collection? Hey, you gotta lock that stuff up then. Go buy a safe. Or something. Don't tell her how much they're worth, you know? Batch 3. Man, I don't see these changes though. What are they talking about? Maybe it's not done, it's just creating the styles. Maybe she has her own collection, yeah. I don't know. Alright. Wait, what am I supposed to be checking? Should we do a multiplayer thing to check? Here's a race. We want to check the finish line to see if it crosses the line and stuff. I guess I could also check the spectator. There should be a button to spectate, but there's not. And I guess the guest name should correlate to like a frog instead of tiger and phoenix. Alright, let's see these changes, man. Man, did this change go in there? I mean, it doesn't... Alright, I don't think I specified that it should cross the line. Maybe I have to open a new bug and specify that. It's like it just goes up to the end. I want them to go out of the box and like right there. Are you guys excited for Taiwan, Japan? For sure, man. I guess it's coming up in 2 months. Wait, February, March, April. 2.5 months. And Korea, yeah. Alright, we still don't see the timer, man. I swear I had an issue for that. No, let me make a new issue. We should see how much time is left in a race, both multiplayer races and championship races. Right now, there's no way to tell when the race is gonna hit the time limit, so we should see that timer counting down so that we know how much time is left, especially for AFK people. Hey, Fluffy, what's happening, man? Bro, that last Lico contest was brutal for me. Hit me right in the ego. That's how it goes sometimes, Fluffy. Try to like forget about your performance and just keep on keeping on. But it's hard. It happens to me all the time, man. Hey, Little Pixel, see you later, man. I gotta get ready for this True Web Dev interview. Hey, good luck, good luck. And yeah, we'll have the animals ready hopefully tomorrow, but we'll see. Hey, Fluffy, I think you've already seen the avatars, man. But have you seen the avatars? What do you think? Avatars are very cute. Thank you, thank you. Alright, Little Pixel, good luck. Good luck to you, man. I saw the first 2 easily, and then the third one I had down, but my time complexity was too scuffed. After the contest, I asked ChatGPT for a solution. Felt so dumb. Alright, I'm going to take that contest tonight. I'll do the virtual contest, so I'll know what you're talking about later on. What AI features do you think you should use when you're learning web dev for the first time? Oof, I don't know, man. I'm not sure how to incorporate AI into your learning arc, But I'd say if you're stuck on something, you can ask like for help, and then why you got stuck. Maybe that could be useful. All right, here we go. Let's do a race. I think we should have a button to spectate. Spectate only button. We should have a button in multiplayer mode to just spectate only. Oh snap. What am I typing here, man? What did I just type? Persian what? Sacrificial offerings. Anyways, interesting. Oh, the avatars are a little bit bigger. We're gonna get them right though. AI is really good at locating resources. I often ask it to give me a docs page. Sometimes it will hallucinate a page that doesn't exist, but you can sometimes reprompt it and it will give you something useful. This saves me a lot of time going through documentation. Thank you for sharing that, Fluffy. Seems like a nice way to use AI. All right. What should we do, man? We're just waiting. Oh, look. Maybe it's done. I don't know what that is doing, but sure. Let's check out these new animals, man. That's what everyone's been waiting on. The animals are here. Let's look at them. Are you guys ready? Let's see how they look. All right, we already had the panda, the pig. Axolotl. That does not look like a dang axolotl, man. I guess the ears. All right, this one looks like a monkey more than anything. All right, capybara. Kind of looks like a capybara. Maybe the ears are too small. All right, snake. The fuck? This snake is real bad. It looks like a beaver. That capybara, yeah. I'm not sure what it looks like, but kind of, I could see it. Snake, terrible. The shark looks real sick. I like the shark very much. It needs a little bit of work, but I'm digging the shark. The shark maybe needs more defined teeth and his gills. All right, so shark, maybe. What the fuck? This looks like a dang kangaroo more than anything, man. It reminds me of the gopher, the capybara. Yeah, it kind of does. All right, the llama looks just ridiculous. I don't even know what the hell this is supposed to be. Alpaca? I don't think it looks like an alpaca. The llama looks sick. Alright, what's next, man? You guys ready for the unicorn? Nah, the unicorn looks too derpy, man. Alright. What the hell is that? That's what I'm saying, Steven Sagaball. Looks like a fat hyena. Wait, which one? The llama? It does. Llama looks like a hyena with a really small head. Hey, maybe we just rename the llama to hyena. Alright. Sloth is real good. Alright, the sloth so far is the best one. Alright, the sloth is making it for sure. Alright, next is The cheetah. I don't know what the hell those eyeballs are doing. It looks like it has some kind of measles or something. Cheetah needs some work. Rabbit. I guess the rabbit could be okay. Needs some work as well. The turtle. I don't know what the hell that is, man. Hey, Vertazoid, thank you very much for the Prime. How you doing, Vertazoid? You came in just at the right time, man, as we're testing our new avatars to see which one's gonna make it into the app. Look at that, 3 stars. Thank you so much, man. All right, what were we doing? I guess it's supposed to be the black lines and the cheetahs having a face down to their mouth. Yeah, I didn't even know cheetahs had black lines down to their mouth like that, man. All right, rabbit, sloth. All right, we'll recap after. All right, here's the fox. The fox is next. I tried to make the fox earlier and it was looking real whack. Not bad. This fox is pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. All right, the fox can stay. Grizzly bear next. Wait, we didn't even check the moods, man. The happy sloth, the sad sloth. Man, look at those eyes, man. Those eyes are crazy detailed. All right, grizzly bear. Bear looks all right. Bear is chill. I like the bear. Easy. Easy bear. Dog is not cool. Something with them ears look weird, man. And then, what the hell is this? It has like 2 mouths or something? I'm not sure. The cat looks real angry. Oh wait, it's on the sad face. The tongue? Oh, I think it's a tongue. Oh, it does look like a tongue now. Well, only right there. Alright, we got some work to do on these, man. Which ones should we eliminate? These are already in. The panda and the pig have made it. Axolotl. Alright, let me make some notes actually. You need, yeah, sloth for sure is going, man. Don't you worry. Alright, I wanna make some notes. So how do I do this? Man, I just want this window and I want to hide everything else, cuz here we go. They look okay, some of them, and really bad others. Whatever. Here is my feedback. Cut the capybara, strike the snake, chop the cheetah, save the sloth. Alright, the sloth is like perfect. I don't think we need to modify the sloth in any way. Man, how the hell can I just have both things open? Alright. Jesus. Let's start from the axolotl. Axolotl doesn't look good. Let's cut for now. Voice is so deep. Is that Claude Code? This is Claude Code. Prompt agent to create a review system in the test website. Disapprove button with option to redo with feedback. That's too much work, man. Too much work and not enough tokens right now. I'm just gonna give it feedback like right here. Should I cut the axolotl? Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna tell it, the ears don't even touch the face. The ears should be more axolotl-y instead of lines. The face is too round and fat. It looks like a monkey face. Alright, what's next? The capybara. This one looks more like a beaver. I don't know how you could make it more capybara looking. Let me look at a picture of a capybara. Oh shit. Looks like it's holding a slime. It kind of does. Hey, Head Tennis, what's happened? Make the nose bigger, mouth go down further. Cappy. Huh. Hey, where's that image? Alright, what's next? The snake. We're gonna cut the snake. Cut the snake. It doesn't work well here. The shark. The shark is pretty good. Pretty good. The fin isn't... The fin isn't touching his head. And his gills are almost outside of his body. And his mouth and his teeth look weird. Can you make his teeth be more teethy and his mouth be more mouthy or something? I don't know what to say about that. The llama, I don't know what to tell it, man. Llama. I really don't know how to fix the llama. The body is too big on the llama. Make it a little bit smaller. Have you seen the anime Lady Keyboard Typing Visualizer? I have not. For the llama, maybe the neck and the head more prominent than the body and make it more shaggy. Yeah. Make it more shaggy if you can. Alright. The alpaca. Cut. I don't know what the hell that is. Alright, the unicorn. I had seen the alpaca. Hey, what the hell kind of alpaca is that, man? Wait, what are you linking here? What is this? Dang, that's so loud. Yeah. I guess we're trying to make something like that, but not as cool. Alright. What was our feedback for alpaca? Not there. Unicorn. Unicorn, the face is too round, and the ears and the unicorn horn are not touching its head. Don't mess with it? No, man. We gotta at least put the things to touch, you know? Make a copy of the unicorn. So don't adjust the original one. Make a unicorn part 2 and make these changes to it. Alright, what's next? The sloth. Perfect. This is the most perfect one, man. Happy sloth. Sad sloth. cheetah. The spots look like measles or something instead of cheetah spots. And I don't know what the hell those lines are under its eyes. The ears look like bear ears instead of cat ears. And then we got the rabbit. Rabbit's head is too big and there's no body. Maybe we can make the head a little bit smaller and put a body so it looks like the other avatars. Yeah. Skin cancer? Wait, what? Oh, for the dang cheetah. All right, turtle. I don't know what the hell is wrong here, turtle, man. Hey, I don't know what kind of turtles you seen in your life, but this turtle looks more like a damn alien. What the hell is it, man? You gotta make it look more like a turtle. First, the head isn't even touching the body, and the shell is on its head, and it has a body on the floor. Like, what the hell is going on, man? Alright, what's next? The fox. Fox is good. Pretty okay. Maybe 2 rounds. Ears too long. Just make slight adjustments. Cloud code is so good. Oh wait, you should make a Martian. Yeah, we'll get there probably. Grizzly bear. Bear is pretty good too, right? Perfect. Perfect. Keep as is. All right, next is the dog. Dog. The tongue is just weird, man, especially in the happy and sad faces. Like, what the hell is the tongue doing? The tongue should look more tonguey and less like a nose. Also, the ears, let's try and make the ears attached to the body a little bit better. Cat looks alright. Cat ears are too big. And also maybe a little bit too... I don't know, man. Cat looks pretty okay. Just do something with the ears. Alright, is that too much feedback? This is a long feedback. Let's see what it can do. Man, this is what I've been streaming, a dang AI generated SVG art. How much are you spending on the tokens a month? I have Cloud Max 200. So I'm spending 200 a month for Claude. And I'm just about hitting my limits, my weekly limits with the 200 plan. Alright, let me see what's going on here. PRs, any PRs open right now? No, I don't have anything going on right now. Everything has been merged. So we're really just working on these avatars. Where's my window? Where's the avatar worker? Right here. One of my proudest moments at my first job out of university was making a script to resize SVGs with matrix transforms. Felt like a math god for a second. Interesting. I don't know anything about that, actually. What do you mean resize? I thought SVGs, you could just resize them and it would work. I didn't know you had to apply some crazy math to it. Thought you just drag the little corner and resize, you know. When is Anthropic going to sponsor this stream? Hey, who knows, man? Never, probably. I wonder if anybody from Anthropic goes out there trying to find people building with their AI. Alright, it's fixing one at a time, man. I can't wait to see these new animals. So, I don't know if everyone's know what the hell these animals are for. It's for my website. If you joined late, or if you just joined and you saw us working on these avatars, they're for Typeblazer. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 avatars. The frog, the giraffe, the gorilla, the penguin, the lion, the panda, and the pig. And we're trying to add a few more. An SVG is XML. I could have opened it in an image editor and dragged the corner, but there are like 1,000 of them, so I made a script. I see. Interesting. Bro, can you look at this car they want to sell me sometime? Who's trying to sell you a car, man? I'll look at the car. All right. It's working on them. Let's see if it's gonna look any better. I got like 4 sellers from the dealership messaging me a lot. Dang, from the dealership. They're aggressive. DM'd it. Man, I can't check if you're... Wait, DM on where? On Discord? I don't even have Discord right now, man. Wait, I do. I do have Discord on this. So you want me to look at this on stream, or you want me to like look at it in secret, you know? Whatever you prefer. All right, here we go. Man, $35,000. You're balling. That's too much money to be spending on a car, man. That's what I think. I don't think you need to buy a 2025 $35,000 car when you're talking about you're being broke. You don't even know how to drive, right? I think you should spend a lot less on a car, man. That's my personal opinion. I think $10,000 on a car is plenty. And you should use that other $25,000 to go buy more Pokemon cards or something. At least those have a chance to go up in value, man. That car is not going to go up in value. Don't get a Hyundai? Why not? How's the morning been? Morning's been pretty good. Is Tesla cheaper? I don't know. I don't imagine it would be. I would not drop 35K on a Hyundai. Yeah, I would not drop 35K on anything unless it's like a Ferrari or something, man. I'm not into spending money on cars. I don't know what SUV to get. Hey, get one. Man, would you drop 35K on a Mac? Depends. If I had a use for a $35,000 Mac. Hey, what's happened, Icy Black Deep? If you see a Ferrari for 35K, please let me know. That's what I'm saying, man. I would buy it if it was a Ferrari or something, but otherwise I'm not spending 35K. RAV4s used are so expensive. They're expensive for a reason. That's because they're like tested, tried and true, man. RAV4s. So are the dang CRVs and stuff. Because everybody knows those things go forever, man. If I see a Ferrari for 35K, you are not purchasing it. What? I don't know what that means. CRV is the best car for my money. CRV is pretty good. There's also Saturn Vue. My research has led me to believe that a Saturn Vue, if you can find one, is probably a great purchase. Wait, is it the Vue? I don't remember, man. Yeah, one of these, man. Because it's like basically a CRV. Because it has a Honda engine in there. But then you got to deal with driving a Saturn. I almost bought one of these, I'm not going to lie. But I bought the Pontiac Vibe instead, which is the Toyota Corolla. Cheaper version. I'm fine with buying used. Houses are insanely expensive. You pay 40K and don't get heated seats. They have nice reliability and resale value though. You just pick the Vue cars to go with their Vue JS. Yeah, and I got the Pontiac Vibe because I vibe code all the time. Hey, have a quick question. What's up, IBBE? Get your cars like you get your ladies? What are you talking about, man? I've never bought a new car. I don't believe in buying new cars. Maybe if I was a billionaire or something, I'd probably buy a new car, man. But if you're just a broke joke, you should probably buy a used one, you know? Alright. Updates are in. Updates are in. How do I see it? Here we go. The new and improved animals. Do you think it'd be possible to create one of those bots like those on Twitter that have recently been going pretty viral, but one that scans the internet for new viral memes? I don't know what bot's been going viral on Twitter or anything, but yeah, you can create literally anything from software, man. If I didn't have to worry about money, I'd get one of those old school VW vans. Yeah, there's a new one, man. There's a new VW van. I forget the name of it. But it looks sick. If I had money, I'd get a new electric VW van. All right, here we go. The changes are in. Axolotl. Looks pretty okay. But still not that great. Capybara. Ooh, looks very capybara-like now. Well, more capybara than before. The shark. Shark looks real good. I like the shark. What are y'all talking about? I don't remember the name, but there's this one website that converts research paper PDFs to Subway Surfer AI voiceover brain rot videos. And it's the best thing ever. What? Isn't that what Notebook LLM was doing? Or I don't know what the latest is. All right, the shark. Axolotl could work if we fix those ears and the face. I'm gonna put the axolotl on the back burner. Capybara, I think, passes now. The shark passes for sure. The llama looks like, what the hell are these circles, man? Is that supposed to be the fluffy stuff on the llama? All right, we gotta work on the llama a little bit. The llama got a lot worse. All right, the unicorn. The air's got to come down more a little bit. All right, the unicorn, the llama needs work. Unicorn, llama, axolotl need work. That llama is showing you the undercarriage? I guess so. um, oh, that's the V1 unicorn. V2 unicorn looks okay. Kind of. I don't know what this hair is over here. Sloth, nothing's changed. Very nice. The Cheeto. Looks too weird. I don't like the Cheeto. I don't know about this rabbit either, man. Let's do stream where you help me buy a car. You can get on phone and negotiate. No, I'm not trying to negotiate with some dealership, man. Turtle. Wow. This Tesla has come a long way, man. I have some feedback about the underbelly. It should be yellow. The Tesla is real nice. Fox. Whatever. Grizzly bear, nice. The dog. Dog looks like a dog now. I like it. What the fuck? What car do I have? I have a Pontiac Vibe. Got one of these cars. The best cars. And then the cat. Cat looks alright too. Make Turtle's head a little bigger. Wait, maybe shape. Let me look at the turtle. Alright, should we give some more feedback to the LLMs? I gotta go soon. You won't see these in production today. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But they'll be coming real soon, man. You'll see them sometime this week. Alright, let me make some notes about these things, and then I'll probably end here. Okay. Very good adjustments on most of these. I have some more feedback. Here we go. Animals that I don't talk about here, they are good and you should keep them as is. Alright, what's the feedback? We'll start with the axolotl. So many tabs. Jesus. Finally found out an automated tweeting bot like this one. And I don't know. But if you're asking if it's possible, man, anything is possible. You could make a bot for sure that analyzes and tries to find viral things. I don't know how you'd build it, but I know it's possible. Do you think it's possible to make one of these that just scan the internet? Yeah, I think it's possible. I don't think it's a good first project, maybe, but because you're gonna be dealing with a lot more than just programming with a bot like that. You're gonna be dealing with trying to get your bot to not get banned. You're gonna be dealing with rate limiting. Rate limiting is where you're requesting too many times on a website, and then you're no longer allowed to go to the website, kind of like being banned. You're going to have to deal with a lot of anti-bot detection stuff, so I would not suggest this as a first project, man. But you can try to see where you run into problems. Is 18K okay for a used car? It depends on the car, man. I would not be spending that much money on a car, period, whether it's used or what. But people spend that much money all the time. I'm kind of weird with cars, man. Like, I refuse to spend a lot of money on a car. I don't see the point. Alright, anyways, let me make these adjustments and I gotta go. So, axolotl. The axolotl's ears look too thin and stuff, and they're not attached to the head. Um, are those antenna? Yeah, who knows? Axolotl needs rounder head, rosy cheeks, and no circle around its mouth. All right, I'll just say that. Lease a car, brand new car every 3 years. And I don't know about leasing either. It's a status symbol. You should get the most expensive car you can. Yeah. Someone on Reddit said leasing is cheaper. Is this true? I'm not sure, man. I haven't leased a car ever. Maybe it could be okay for some situations, like especially if you know you're only going to be in that spot temporarily. Like 2 years, and then you're moving somewhere. You don't need a car. You're moving out the country, perhaps. I think in a lease car, maybe the payments might be okay, but you also have to remember you gotta pay like crazy insurance, super full coverage. I'm not sure if you have to do that if you have a old shit car. You definitely don't need crazy insurance if you got an older car. Anyways, I gotta go, man. So let me try and do this real quick. Capybara. What's wrong with the capybara? Mouth thing too round? I don't know. We'll just leave the capybara as is. Gotta go into the race time. Oh, Ricky Wong. What's happening, man? We're trying to fix these animals, though. Shark looks good. Llama. Reverts. You made it worse with the fluff. Can you just prompt it to go through each one to make sure the horns and ears are attached? I could, but I'm also giving more specific feedback than just the horns and the ears, the engineer. Anyways, we got a Type Blazer championship race real quick, and then I'll go back to making those avatars. Here we go. Championship race starts in 30 seconds, man. I gotta fix the time. Like, it closes at 10 seconds. It's a little bit confusing. Cheaper to just own a car and drive it till it dies. That's my strategy. I buy a used car with 100-something thousand miles and I just drive it until it dies. Lasts 10 years, probably. Pay like $2,000. Man. Alright, we gotta fix this dang leaderboard right here. I got some ideas to fix it up. Nice. The animals are lit. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. I think you get a better view of them. I'll be working on improving them this whole week, man. I'm so excited about these animals. I felt the pressure of the animals wobbling, yeah. So right now, all the animals are really cheap. I think they're only everything is really cheap, so that you can just go test things out. Tell me if there's any bugs you find or whatever wrong, something wrong with the animations. Does it ever break down for you when you drive? I've had used cars not break down on me while I drive, but I've had them have problems. And I take it to the dang mechanic and I tell them what the problem is and they fix it. So recently I've had to change my alternator, and I think that's probably the only thing that was really wrong. But if you just, you know, take care of your car and notice things, I don't think it's too risky. How has your experience been with AI agents? Does it live up to the hype that it will replace a lot of cognitive professions like software engineering? I don't like to really make predictions of what I think is going to happen in the future, but I'll make one right now, man. I don't think it's going to replace software engineering anytime soon. But I do think the software engineering field is gonna change. I don't think there's gonna be like no more software engineers. It's just we're gonna be doing similar things to what we did before. It's just that the means of getting there is different. That's what I feel. All right, anyways, I really gotta go, man. So let me finish up the review on these avatars, and then I gotta go to Best Buy to return a graphics card. Today's like my last day to return it. All right, here we go. So the llama, bad changes. Unicorn. I don't know about this unicorn, man. I don't know. This is V2. I don't know about the little hair on the side. Looks like a black line to me. Alright, what's next? Sloth, perfect. Cheetah. Cheetah sucks. Cut this one out. Doesn't look good. The rabbit, the head is behind the body. The head should be in front of the body, I think, for this rabbit. Alright, what's next? The turtle. Oh yeah, turtle got big feedback. The underbelly of the turtle should be yellowish, like a ninja turtle. Should have abs, maybe. Nah, I don't know. But it shouldn't be green. What else did y'all say for the turtle? I don't remember. Anyways, it probably looks okay once they make those changes. The fox, probably will just keep it. Grizzly bear, okay. Dog, dog happy mouth. Happy mouth with the tongue doesn't look good. How can we make it better? Maybe the tongue needs to go up into the mouth more for the happy face. All right, that's it, man. Those are the last reviews I'll give these avatars, and then it will work on it, and then I'll go eat lunch, man. So let's find somebody to raid. Who's it gonna be, man? Vibe coding? Anybody vibe coding? A few people. Maybe we should hit the Copinger. Nah. What is he doing? You're just sleeping in the background there? Alright. Blue Cactus AI. Just Ron. Starting soon. Who's Just Ron? Not doing anything. Alright, let's just go to Blue Cactus AI. They've been in this stream a couple times. Let's go. Just starting. I gotta go eat lunch and I gotta go run some errands. And then I'll try and get these avatars into type Blazor. I don't know, today, tomorrow, we'll see. All right, everybody, thank you very much for tuning in. Let me get out of here, man. All right, no scoped JFK2. See you later, man. Thank you for tuning in. Ricky Wong, adios, amigo. Wait, we need AI agents that can deliver our refunds to stores. Huh. Do we need that? We need that, man. Steven Sagiball. I'll talk to you later. See you next time. Maybe in tonight's stream. I'll be streaming Algorithms tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be doing Leak Code, basically. I'll be doing the virtual contest that I just missed. The Engineer, have a good night. Ren1111. See you later. Verdon, adios. IBBE, adios, amigo. Fluffy, see you next time. Nate Dunn, Het Tannis. See y'all later. Thank you very much for tuning in. JLem03, have a good day. And I'll see y'all maybe tonight. Everyone from YouTube, have a good day. Thank you for tuning in.